What up guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another video on my Simple Joe channel. Oh yes, before we kick off, subscribe, become a simpleton. Oh yes, before we start, let's try and get 20, yes only 20 likes on this video. I'm sure we can do this. I'm sure you simpleton family can smash that for me. Oh yes, today I'm going to be talking about, here we go, my New York trip and also the little merchandise I got from that trip. So, let's go. So the first thing we're going to talk about New York. So when I was in New York, you've seen my vlogs, how awesome it was, but I never really had a chance to talk fully how it all went and everything. So, the plane journey, I gotta be honest guys, you probably know if you've been on holidays like that, it's so long and so boring. The journeys are like, they're just, they take ages. The plane's like 8-hour journeys. It takes ages, it feels ages, you're tired, you have to get up early, all that. The plane journey is horrible, but I must say, the service is quality. Quality! I mean, when they come round with all the little things like, here you go sir, here you go sir, here you go. That is what I like. That cheers you up, just having Coke after Coke after Coke. Oh yes. For some reason I was obsessed with Coke in America. Don't know if they put something different in it, but it was beautiful. 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 Honestly. And that was beautiful. So that was a plane journey everywhere. The hotel, Holiday Inn. You know, hats off to you that guys. Yeah. The Holiday Inn. You nailed it. Holiday Inn, that was really good. Both in Manchester and in Manhattan in New York. The Holiday Inn was beautiful, it was nice, it was clean, the showers were cool, the beds were cool, everything in the room functioned well. So that, a thumbs up by the Simple Joe.
Are we nearly there? Okay.
Then, on to the nitty gritty stuff, New York itself. So, was New York as I expected? New York was beyond and better than what I thought. It was awesome, the buildings were bigger than I thought, the atmosphere and everything was banging and awesome. It was a lot better than I thought. The only thing I didn't think it was going to be as busy. Like, I know London's busy as, and I know New York must be busy if it's bigger, but not that many people. Because my parents been before, right, and they was like, oh, it's when we went, it weren't that busy, and whoa, it was mad. It was so manic this time. I know the population's getting bigger, but honestly, everywhere you went, you could not go down a single street without someone being on that street. It's even at night, it's ridiculous, honestly. So crazy, guys.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the...
Then, we got on to what we did in the first day. So, food, McDonald's breakfast. I've got to be honest, the McDonald's is completely different to the McDonald's in here. The menu and everything different. It's like they'll have pancakes, stuff like that. They'll have, even the fries and everything, they're just, you can tell it's America. It's a little bit different. It tastes a bit more fat in it and stuff. It's just, it tastes a lot nicer, but you can tell it's different, you know what I mean? It's like different ingredients. It's like their tea is completely different to our tea. It's loads of different things. Like their coffee, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying?
You get me, that's what he says, you know? He says, you get me.
It's completely different, but it's still nice. So what did we do on day one? So day one we did tour buses, and I've got to be honest guys, I said this on the vlog and I'm saying it now. If you do go to, like, even if I went to London, I would get a tour bus round because I don't know it. New York, exactly the same. I would recommend tour bus. They take you around everywhere, honestly. They take you to loads of different parts. They take you to the Bronx, Brooklyn, around Manhattan. They take you all around them places. They show you the big statues. They show you the Empire State Building. They show you so many more buildings. Honestly, I would say go on a tour bus. You can't go wrong with a tour bus, honestly. The tour buses are so good. You just get us inside everything. Like you saw in my vlogs, I just got to see everything, like in my, and you're not in all the hustle and bustle down the ground. Like, cause there's so many people walking past you, just like, whoa, what do I do? You're on a bus, you just go and pass everyone. You just like, yes, there's a lot of traffic too. Maybe that you are in the traffic for ages, but it's time to get pictures and all that, videos, selfies, you name it. It's time for that. So it was well good, honestly. Day one was basically just touring, and the night tour, again, night tour, go on there because the city is completely different. You feel like you're in a new city when the lights are on, all dark and all lights everywhere. Like town square, beast, lights. Massive banners with celebrities on, awesome, love it. Then we got back, and obviously nice bed, beautiful bed. So again, thumbs up. Second day. So second day was, again, we did go on a few tour buses as well, but part two was seeing the Statue of Liberty going on the Empire State Building. Awesome. Again, it's like one of the things. You go to London, you probably go on the Ferris wheel. You go and you want to see Big Ben. You go to New York, you want to go on the Empire State Building, don't you? You want to go up to that 86th floor, take that one special selfie. We even saw some people getting married, so God bless you guys. Oh yes, that was a good day. We got to go on the Empire State Building, and like I said, if you're doing it, do that, because that's beast. Also, we got to go on a ferry to the Statue of Liberty, well, round the Statue of Liberty, not to the island, just round it, which was cool because it's like a tour on a boat, innit? A ferry, you get to see all like the island. It's so amazing, honestly. Get to see like where New Jersey is, all like that, loads of different places. It's so cool. And like I say again, if you want, it depends what you want to go for New York for. If it's for the business or it's for the culture, because the culture, you've got to do these things if you're doing the culture because it's so amazing. Honestly, like me going to all these tour buses, ferries, I just saw the city for what it was. Like I've took it all in. I know what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing, honestly, guys. So that's what I would recommend for that. Then at the night time, we just had a meal at our like Holiday Inn place, and that was really nice. I've got to be honest, if there's a Holiday Inn restaurant, it is a teeny bit pricey, and you do have to leave tips for a lot of the waiters and stuff. But that's American culture, so it's cool. But a teeny bit pricey, but the food is nice, but it's different. So it's like you get different cultural food, so it's kind of cool. Day 3, oh yes. So day 3, we went to OCC. We got a bus trip to Orange County Choppers, which people, if you don't know, if you've seen my vlogs, then it is a bike chopper place. It's basically, it used to be a TV show. A couple of years back, it's not on anymore, but it used to be a massive American TV show. In my opinion, probably the biggest bike show in America at the time, where there was custom choppers, bikes, stuff like that. It was the bomb. I just watch it. If you guys watch it, write in the comments saying you have watched it, because you know we need to talk about this. You know what I mean? Paul Senior, you had Paul Junior, you're there, and then they went separate. I can't say my words. Separate businesses. There we go, and set up their own shops. So that was cool. But yeah, Paul Senior is the main dude, and I got to see him. I got to see the dude. I did, and that was cool. I'm so grateful I saw that geezer. It's made my day. I saw that geezer. I saw Paul Senior. To me, it's like seeing, pick someone, Joey Essex. Oh yes, it's like seeing him, innit? Except if from Essex, seeing that geezer. It's just like that.
I'm just gonna own it. And that's coming from Joey's mouth. What are you saying?
Beast. Got a photo with him, actually seen my vlog, that was cool. But yeah, that was cool. If you are into bikes, I know a lot of you might not be, so you might want to do something else. But for me, I love choppers and stuff like that. If you're into your vehicles and stuff, that's a cool place. I mean, the shop is a lot smaller than I thought. I've got to be honest, the shop was a lot smaller, and if we didn't see Paul Senior, then it would have been a bit of a, but because we saw him, it shouldn't be the whole experience better. So I would say, if you are going to African choppers, like, go because you probably want to go. Like, if you just want to see bikes, it's probably not the place. It's more if you're into the show and the whole idea, because you've seen it on TV, blah, 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 stuff like that. But saying that, it didn't live up to my expectation until we saw Paul Senior, which was cool, but the food was cracking. OCC burger, woohoo! The cafe is a beast. Honestly, if you love a proper American diner, it was like that, proper nice. Honestly, loved every bit of it. And that was awesome. So we got the bus back, obviously. Then day 3, nighttime bit, we did ice skating in Central Park. I mean, come on, I think pretty much every person who goes to New York almost does ice skating in Central Park, don't they? Let's be honest. They do, don't they? Because it's just that cool. It's very romantic, I would say. Even though I did it, but that don't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is nice going around skating, because it's just the whole thing. You've been ice skating in Central Park. Like, you've been to the Nottingham's, like, the name, like, well, in Derby, do they? But in the Nottingham one, you know, your other ice skating ones, I don't really know many more, for not Sheffield and the Nottingham one. But stuff like that, it's just cool in America. It's just a fact. You've got the massive skyscrapers and then you're ice skating with music, boom, boom, boom. It's just cool. And that was a really cool, because I love ice skating. I love it to the max. And that was a really cool and fun day for me. And that was day 3. And then we just had the home journey, which again, it's just like getting there. It's just more boring because you're coming back to reality. You've been on holiday, it's been amazing. And yeah, and that's all New York summed up for you guys. But I did buy some little gifts that I'm gonna show you now. So the first thing, nice little bag. I didn't buy that much. First thing, from the OCC Orange Can Choppers, I bought a nice little key rings. Oh yes, $10, which might be a bit pricey, depends. But for something like that, OCC, I mean, pretty banging. Hiccups there. Pretty banging. To be honest, I love that. Like I say, it's more for a fan base if you're into it. But something that's probably a bit more cooler for you guys is got a Statue of Liberty bobblehead. Oh yes, look at that. In a nice box as well. Look at that. Woo. Ooh. Oh yes. List was like $15, but just the fact that I had it, I had to get it. I saw the bobblehead shaking like, had to get that. Straight up had to get that. I didn't buy much in New York because it's so busy doing loads of stuff at the time, so we didn't really have time to look in shops. We had a look in a few shops, but not like, we didn't want to keep buying, like, because you've got to bring your bag, because we had a really small suitcase to go in, which is a lot easier instead of keep waiting for your cases off the plane and stuff. Just have them in the overhead compartment. It's kind of cool. And that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Honestly, it's just literally a quick summary and all that of New York and just showing you the merch from it. And it's been cool. And there's loads more videos to come, guys. So many different videos coming on with Simple Joe. So many more vlogs coming. So if you want to become a Simpleton, subscribe, you know what to do if you're new, and let's try and get that 20 likes on this video, guys. And I'm gonna see you guys in a bit. So good fun from your old fella Joe. I'll see you in a bit. Boosh.